Everybody was kung fu fighting. Those kids were fast as lightning.
Kung Fu Fighting there from Carl Douglas. You're listening to Caring for Carers. I'm Giles Brandreth. In this series, we'll be hearing from carers and those they care for right across the UK. On the 9th of November 2000, Fraser Carr from Arbroath, then 9 years old, was struck down with encephalitis. His mother, Alison, will be telling us about her 18-year journey since that life-changing day. But first, what's the reason Alison chose for us to hear that particular song?
Because Fraser was a black belt at his karate, and every time I was taking him to the karate in the car, we would put the Kung Fu Fighting song on, and it just brings back so many good memories of when Fraser was a fit and healthy young lad, and just doesn't make me sad, it makes me smile. We were given the devastating news that he only had about half an hour to live. So it was very hard to take in. My husband had to say, look, you know, this is going to happen, you have to prepare yourself. And I remember going into intensive care and lying by his bed and just had the feeling, no, you're not going to die, you're a fighter. And he's 27 years old now, and he fought and fought and fought. He hasn't got a life that I would have liked for my 27-year-old. But, you know, you can't live in the past, and you have to move forward. Went on to have Isla and Heather, and it just didn't break us, and we're celebrating our silver wedding next year. But, you know, financially it's not been a very good journey, because we were basically forced to sell our house because we had too much equity in our home. You know, so when we were living in the housing association house, you know, we were getting a bit of help, because I was only working 3 days a week and my husband completely gave up his job to care for Fraser. So we were getting a bit of help, and then the bombshell came through the door that all our help was getting stopped because we had too much equity in our home. So I've got this prerogative, you either sink or swim, you know, and thankfully we decided to swim and not sink. But then you just have to adapt and be strong and get on with life. We are probably in the minority, because there is a lot of relationships that actually break up due to the pressure of looking after a disabled child. You really have to stand up to people that are telling you, no, there's no money there for this care package, this and that. You know, we just kept fighting so that Fraser would get the best out of his life.
That was Alison Carr from Arbroath, who, along with her family, have cared for their son Fraser for the last 18 years. You've been listening to Caring for Carers, produced within government guidelines and with care by John Dash Media, with the support of the Audio Content Fund. For more interviews, visit our website, caringforcarers.net, where we also have detailed local caring information.